Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Zoo, and it is absolutely tipping it down here in Asia. That's where we're doing our first zoo, and welcome back. Yeah, there's been some changes. Let's pause it just before we crack on. We can talk through everything that's happened. So I got a bit of feedback on the first videos, and anyone that doesn't watch my football stuff on the channel, this is me. This is what I look like. Hello, I am Cultured Left Foot, or Dave. People just call me Dave. So we've been expanding our zoo and our facilities somewhat. So we've still got our peacock walk round, but we've had a few little changes, a few little detail changes in here, a few more trees, a few more bits of shrubbery, a slow feeder, a couple of slow feeders for a bit more enrichment for the peacocks, and we've also gone and adapted our fencing because I've done a bit of tutorials. I've been looking at some stuff, watching other people play the game, and now look at our fence. It actually covers off all the water and looks pretty good, although it is flooding at the moment, which is a good little adaptation to the game, which is nice to see. I was trying to do something in this back corner, but I've just put long grass in here. We've extended this out so that the habitat goes right up to the edge, which is much better. The zoo's doing pretty healthy. We're making money. We've got a good number of visitors. We've got a good number of conservation points because these peacocks and these peafowls are very active in the old sexual department. We do have a few diseases outbreaking at the moment, but yes, as you can see, we have lots of little baby peacocks, and we've had loads more little baby peacocks, and they've all, when they get to maturity, I release them back to the wild. I think I might actually get rid of all of the peacocks in here and get new peacocks that have better genes, because basically they're picking up, if we look at one of them, let's look at the adult down here. I bet you I'll pick like a really good one now. So if we go into the genes, so genetic, so immunity is pretty low, and that's what we need to be higher, otherwise they'll keep picking up these. Basically, you want all the genes to be in the green, and they're the ones this is the ones that they're picking up all of the diseases and stuff, and incubating the diseases. So this little baby here, so he's got immunity 100, so he'll be quite a good one to keep around, although size and longevity isn't the best. But immunity is quite a key thing that we need to look at in here. So again, immunity 16, so as soon as possible we want to ship this one into the wild, really, and get rid. Now, we are playing an offline franchise mode. If you'd like me to start, now that I'm back in my man room, and I'm back in the main room to do this, hence why I have the webcam back on, or the face cam back on, I can start an online franchise mode because my internet connection in here is much better. So if you wanted me to scrap this and do an online one, then let me know. But we also have some facilities, so we've got an information booth here, which is very busy most of the time, so I've set up another one somewhere else. We've got some toilets, which are the ready-made toilets. I didn't design these. We've then got some food and an area to sit down with some cover over the benches, which I'm quite pleased about. You know, I've designed all of this myself, so I'm quite happy about this. We've got, what have we got here? I think we've got Big Beef, that one's shut at the moment. We've got Gulpy for drinks. We've got balloons to sell and merchandise, and then another Gulpy because they're all complaining that there wasn't enough. And then in here, something I'm very happy that I've made from scratch, we've got our bug exhibit greenhouse. Oh, there's a bit of rubbish there. Let's get that cleaned up. Which you can view from the outside undercover, like so, which I think is very cool. We make this like greenhouse sort of effect where I've even put in the details of like the steel bars and everything like that. So you can see that even the roof is matched up, and got steel bars and everything going across it. And then you go into the exhibit where all these people are. You stay under the cover and you get to learn about frogs and deforestation and whatever this one is, and that's deforestation, I think. And then then you've got all your little bugs in here. So what do we have? We have a giant centipede in here. We have two males, George and Roberto, who are getting on just fine. Then in this one we have our Brazilian salmon pink tarantulas, who are just about to get fed. But this is the female tank, this one. Basically, I put a male and a female together, and before I knew it, there was about 20 spiders in the tank, and they were all getting pissed off, and I had protesters. So what we've done is separated out the males and the females, which I think is in this one, the males. Yeah, the Brazilian salmon pink. These guys are loving life. They're all very happy. And then finally, we have the cockroaches, the giant burrowing cockroaches that everyone you can imagine at a zoo sees it and then goes, ugh, like that, because nobody likes cockroaches, really, do they? I don't think anybody likes cockroaches. We have two females, Emberly, and Zantra. So now, because I have Patreons for the channel, and I assume they watch this, most of them have been signed up to watch the football stuff, Football Manager and Pro Evo, but I'm going to start naming, we'll get some of the bigger animals, we're going to start naming the animals after the Patreons, because I can change their name. On to the warthogs. We now have 2 baby warthogs. One of the elder ones did die of natural causes, so we got a new male in, anteater, who is okay. Size and longevity is a bit poor, but immunity and fertility was good, and that good fertility, along with Enyonma, whose longevity is really bad, but immunity and fertility is good, has given birth to 2 little warthogs now. So we have Balanile, yeah, Balanile, why not, we'll go with that. Again, decent immunity and fertility, size and longevity as you'd expect, because it just gets the genes from the parents. And Hassani as well is in here. Longevity is really bad, so not going to have too much of a long life. May release into the wild when Hassani matures. We'll go from there. But they've got a few more toys and stuff as well. Everyone's doing well. And then we've built a whole new exhibit over here. Look at this. I'm so happy with this. I designed this myself. I just made all this myself. And this is for our little, where is he? Our Galapagos Taurus. Where is he? Hello? Oh, there he is. I was right over him. This is for this guy. He gets a really big enclosure all to himself. His welfare's a little bit down. His nutrition is pretty bad, so we'll get the keeper in to give him a bit more food. It's a she, actually. Adelita. So, she needs more soil. I wonder if that will go just because of the weather. We'll have a look once the rain stops, and then we'll go through. But yeah, not the best, but she'll be in there on her own, because they don't like to have a social group. They like just 1, maybe 2. Maybe I could put 2 in there. But as you can see, the social welfare is good just being on her own. But she's got 2 little balls to play with as well. She's got a beach ball, and she's got a feeder ball as well. So yeah, all in all, not going too bad. And then we've just put in down here, we've just put in a couple of new facilities as well. So we've got another information desk, and these people have got their balloons, which you can pop, and then they can go and buy another one. But look at our vendor, doesn't he look very, very happy? Selling his balloons, which is good. And we're going to make a monitor lizard habitat today, which will be a little bit better. And then over here we've got our staff like campus sort of thing, so hidden away so the punters can't see it and the guests can't see it because they were complaining. But in here, just to let you know, so we have another water pumping station, a treatment station, and an electricity transformer station as well. We also have a keeper's hut, because they need a keeper's hut slightly close to the animals. It's going to be this end. And then we have a staff centre as well to support all the people, all the vendors that are working in this area, which is good. So if you like that, if you like the changes I've made and the adaptations I've done, then please do let me know. I am very happy with this, because I did make this all from scratch, and that's really helped me to learn the game. And that is a brief update. Over here we've just updated all the facilities so that they match the theme we're going with. Oh, and we've installed a wind turbine to help with a bit more electricity power. We've got a couple of staff rooms over here, another vet area, because our staff numbers are growing. I've sorted out the paths a little bit, but yeah, that's about it for the moment. But as I said, I think we're going to go for another habitat, which I'm going to build probably here. I think I've already bought the animals. Have I bought the animals? Animals, no. Quarantine, none in quarantine. Animal trading, animal market, animal storage. Yes, I've bought the 2 Komodo Dragons. So we've got decent size, not the best longevity, fertility and immunity is okay. And then we have, not you. Immunity's pretty poor, but it was the only one we had. And I'm just wondering if there may be some more on here now. So let's go and have a look. We want the Komodo. Come on, Dave, how's your alphabet? Komodo Dragon. I think it was the female we needed. So again, fertility's poor, size is poor, immunity's better. Okay, let's just have a... Was it the... No, it was the male that had poor immunity. Okay. Okay. So you probably would be better. So let's adopt you for cash. And then what we'll actually do is get rid of you. Because of your immunity, we'll actually release you into the wild. do that. So we've probably lost a few conservation points by doing that, but that's not a problem. Right, on, we've got lots of things on here. So we've got some challenges. We've released animals to the wild, so we can claim those points. We have some visiting players, which is just, you can't say hello in this one, it's just visiting random players in the game. We have lots of disease, multiple habitat or exhibit problems. Okay, it's your welfare. That's fine, because your keeper's on the way to give you some food, so that's not a problem. Routine visit, let's go, well yeah, every month. You can view all the windows. I was very happy with this, with the fact that you can view, that I've designed it so that you can actually view it outside as well. And I think everybody likes that. Can you see any spiders? Can you see? There's one. There's one just there, whoever that is. Is there any on the trees or anything like that? No. But something we do also need to do is go through, and we have been doing lots and lots. Can't find an accessible research centre. Oh. Okay, maybe we'll put in a new research centre in the time being in a minute. Vet research. As you can see, we've done everything for the tortoise, everything for the peafowl. The common water was probably just more, but we're focusing a lot on, diseases at the moment, because I want to make sure that we can cover that and not lose any animals to disease. And in terms of mechanics, we're now doing barriers, food shops, and energy or power sources, along with souvenir shops to try and make a bit more money. And then we're going to go for the classic theme, because it just brings a nice bit of brickwork and woodwork that you can then add on into habitats and making habitats like that. Now, the monitor lizards, I've got a bit of an extreme idea of what to do down here. I'm thinking of making a trench along here and along here, which is full of water, quite deep. I know they can swim, but I don't know how well they can swim. Make it really deep so they can't climb up the other side, and have it sort of like a, and that would be the barrier to stop them going through. So what we'd do is actually use like a null barrier here, and then we'd go plus, like so. We'd go bang, we'd go bang, we'd go bang, go. Then we'll go minus. Bring that down here. Then we'd actually make it. We'll probably still want, because I'm going to put a. Yeah, we're going to have a road. I was going to say, not a road. What is it? A path along here, and then we'll probably go brick along like that, because they'll probably be backing onto another. Why can't I make you there? Hey, why can't you connect? What's going on? Why can't? What do you mean you're obstructed? What are you obstructed by? Strange. Okay, let's move you slightly. We'll go glass. You're not obstructed though, are you? You're definitely not obstructed. Very strange. Okay, well. So you connect, so why won't. Ah, there we go, done. Right, and then, although I did say I was going to put the motor along here as well, but we'll see. So then, what I'm thinking of is when I actually start to, fill out the exhibit, we'll put I'll do a speed build sort of thing, and I want intensity a lot. I want to go. I want to go bigger. Yeah, that's it. So that might now be too big, but this is the idea I've got. And then you fill that with water like so, but you can't get out. And then we need to put in. We need a staff path for the old door. Why are you obstructed there? You're too close to the. Let's get that away then. Paths. Barriers, and we want the door. Is that the staff door? Wooden habitat. Habitat. That's what I want. Habitat. Like so. And then we can go and get our animals. And we're trading in the zoo with you. Not really still wild, that's fine. You and you. Send to the zoo in here. And then let's play the game a bit. When they arrive, then we'll do a quick speed build. I will disappear off the screen and we'll do an edit just where we make it quick, and then I'll hopefully record a bit of voiceover on top of it about how we're going to do it. But they should be arriving soon, our monitor lizards, and that bank should be unclimbable the way I've done it. I'm just wondering if we actually make that a little bit. Yeah, we can make it. That's too much. That is too much water. Is there a bit like? Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got can't find research area. Okay, so we definitely need another research area. Oh, here comes one. Here comes one monitor lizard. And there she is. Is it the she or the he? Is it the man? Oh, hang on. It's not. It is Merpati, the female Komodo Dragon. Look at that. It's cute. It's very cute. Okay, so we can crack on with this now. So I'm going to disappear and we'll do a speed build for the habitat, and then I'll be right back. Chat to you in a bit. Hello, welcome back. So Sod's Law has it that I put the two Komodo Dragons in and one of them fought with the other one, so you can only have one in there, which I've just learned. And so yeah, we're going to put one of them into quarantine, probably the male, I imagine. Maybe we'll set up another Komodo Dragon one over here as well and have a male and a female. Maybe basically just copy it. But yeah, so that was a bit disappointing, but there you go. That's sort of the habitat. I probably will tweak it more and more as we go. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I was trying to set up a fancy shelter over here using breeze block and stuff like that, but I didn't leave enough space. So I went with what I usually do, which put a wooden structure in for hard shelter and then cover it with rocks and make it look somewhat natural in terms of grassland and rocks poking out the back and stuff like that. I've just got a bit of bedding sticking out there, so oh well, we'll leave that, not a problem. But yeah, I quite like the water trough thing. I think I could probably bring it in a bit, but it was all a bit why is it so dark? Come here, why are we so dark? Zoo overview, let's open it. Hello, why can't I move my zoo opening. So can I click on anything? Yeah, I can. There's not a lot to do here. Well, you're at the zoo. What? I mean, what more did you want? But yeah, that is the Komodo Dragon exhibit. Oh, they're back. So let me just pause it because I need to make sure. Social. Oh, they can have two. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, they can have two. So they can live together. I'm not too sure why they started fighting. Maybe it had an injury from the off. So okay, 2 is the most they can have. Are they happy with their hard shelter 73? They could do with a bit more land area. Okay. What we could potentially do then is move these over a little bit. I don't know why it's not letting me select more than one thing. It's very annoying because I've got to do these all one by one now. Whereas normally you can select numerous items. Anyway, that'll do for the moment. Just budge them over there a little bit. Get the terrain tool out. Let's go. Flatten to surface. Is that the one I want to do? It's a bit annoying because it's so dark. I think I've got a light or something. There we go. No, so yeah, I'll do this way. Let's raise a bit of this up over here. Just got to make sure they might be able to walk around there. That's the only. Are they going to be able to walk around there and just get out? I think they might be able to. You know? So let's just go. That should give them a little bit more walkable terrain. Let's check the old. Traversable area. Okay, no, it's saying that they can't walk down here, which is fine, but I will block that out just with a rock, I think. Is that why I can change my opening hours? No, why? Don't know why it's not letting me change that. Oh well. So let's have a little look. Not enough hard shelter for 2 of them. Not enough long grass. Okay. That's easily changeable. Painting, long grass. Not enough rock. Oh, too much long grass. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, let's increase some sand then. All this. There we go. And then we just need to, yeah, the land area needs to be slightly bigger and the hard shelter needs to be a bit bigger as well, which is a little bit annoying. But so let's have a little gander at that. Well, I think we'll leave it there. When we come back, we'll probably have fixed some of this thing. Habitat cleanliness is a risk. Okay. Well, let's call the keeper. Oh, the barrier status isn't the best either. Let's call the mechanic. Staff can't find research area. Yeah, we'll fix that in a minute. Vet research is complete. Good. And right, let's. Well, the keeper's in there cleaning up in the peacocks. There you go. We sort of have a Komodo Dragon area. I do want to block this out. I don't like the fact that it looks like they can just walk out. So let's just go nature. We'll put a couple of rocks. Oh. There we go. I don't know what to put in there. Would it be better to have a tree maybe? Tree in there. Let's go. Let's take these, duplicate duplicate that. You come over here. We'll spin you right round, baby, right round. And then pop you. Like so. And then at least it sort of looks like we're blocking that off. So let's duplicate, move in here. Oh, no, that's leaning. Don't want to lean. Don't want to lean. We want to. No, that's leaning again. We want to spin. Like so. I'm going to shrink a little bit. Move you up this way. And this one, I know this wants to come. Such a relaxing game. If you need a game to relax and play, then this is the one for you. It's so good. As much as you get stressed out trying to create shelter and everything like that. Yeah, it's good. I like the look of that. I do like the look of that. Well, there we go. We'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching, but for now, I'm out. Cheers.